Right now at 10, $200,000. Bond is set for a woman accused of selling drugs that led to a fatal overdose. And a Winona court sides with the county that blocked a major farm expansion. Environmental groups are calling it a big win. Plus, preparation for Thanksgiving. Volunteers in La Crosse got ready for tomorrow's free community feast.
We're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Ken Kozarowski. A man facing domestic abuse and drug possession charges wants to represent himself. 24-year-old Javon Jones Shields has 2 open cases in La Crosse County. He faces strangulation charges connected to a 2021 domestic abuse incident. He also faces charges this year of possessing THC, cocaine, and fentanyl with intent to distribute. In court today, he said he didn't want to hire a lawyer. The court giving Jones Shields more time to think about that decision. He'll be back in court on December 6th. A Holman woman accused in an overdose death made her initial court appearance today. 26-year-old Rachel Brockway is accused of selling heroin laced with fentanyl in February. The sale ended up leading to a 31-year-old man overdosing and dying. Brockway faces first-degree reckless homicide involving drugs and other related charges. She's being held on a $200,000 cash bond, and her next court appearance is December 7th. A man accused of attempted homicide while in jail is bound over for trial. 34-year-old Robert Wallace is charged with attempted first-degree intentional homicide. He allegedly tried to kill a fellow Jackson County correctional inmate with a disposable razor wrapped in cardboard. That's from the criminal complaint. In court today, the officer who responded to the dispatch call gave testimony. The judge also admitted several photos and security camera footage as evidence. Wallace was convicted of a domestic abuse charge earlier this year. A case of avian flu has been confirmed in Trempealeau County. According to the Department of Agriculture, Trade and Consumer Protection, the virus was detected in a commercial flock. The premises won't be moving any poultry products, and the other birds on the property will be killed to stop the spread of the disease. Avian flu is highly contagious and fatal to poultry. The CDC says the virus doesn't present an immediate public health concern, but avian flu outbreaks can have major effects on pricing in poultry products. A Winona District Court upholding a county's decision to deny an exception from the area's largest feedlot. A judge says the Winona County's decision to block Daily Farm's expansion was legally valid, and the farm didn't show evidence that the decision was unfairly biased against them. Daily Farm in Lewiston wanted to expand to around 5,800 animals. The county's cap is 1,500 animals. Environmental groups say it's a huge win because the region's drinking water is more susceptible to nitrate pollution from fertilizer and manure runoff. Now, Daily Farm plans to appeal that ruling.
Yeah, we had quite a sunset this evening just with the cirrocumulus, cirrostratus out there, as you can see in the image there from the city cam. So a lot of people have commented on that quite a bit. So overall temperatures right now across the region are not actually that bad for really the middle of November. As you see out to the plains into the 40s, we're sitting at 39, and we zoom in overall. We do have a front coming, but ahead of it, we're in the mid up 30s for most locations, even 40 as you go further west towards Minneapolis. So all in all, not too bad. Overall, there is a weak front coming down. It is going to be some cooler air behind that, but not really that unusually cold for this time of year. Just some cloud cover really as we zoom in associated with this front, not any much moisture to be associated. So we're not going to expect to see any precipitation with this, but as we go out through tomorrow morning, as you wake up for Thanksgiving, you'll see temperatures climb back up, but notice the north wind. That'll keep things kind of chilly tomorrow as we get up to about 30 at noon. Same story for La Crosse too, only climbing up to 34 with that northwest wind picking up. So it will be cold than what we used to, but overall not too unusual for this time of the year. Later up, we're going to go to the Black Friday forecast. We'll give you an idea how colder it might actually be for Black Friday, along with maybe some snow coming up later in the week, and all that a bit later in the broadcast.
Sounds like a plan. Thank you very much, Craig. Well, Thanksgiving for many is a time to spend with close family and friends. But for some, Thanksgiving dinner is a community event. Volunteers in La Crosse started preparing for tomorrow's free La Crosse Community Thanksgiving Feast. The event is going to be held at the La Crosse Center. It offers folks the chance to enjoy a free Thanksgiving dinner with their fellow community members. Today, volunteers spent time preparing food, setting tables, and getting everything organized. The dinner board president for the La Crosse Community Thanksgiving Dinner says it feels like a family gathering every year.
We are a family down here, so we have a lot of people that come year after year and it's a family, and we catch up on our kids, we catch up on grandkids, we catch up on each other.
Kyle says once people volunteer, they usually continue to come back every year to give back. Doors are going to be open at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Thanksgiving dinner will be available from 11 to 3 with dine-in, carry-out, and delivery options. A reminder that Rotary Lights kicks off its 29th year Friday at La Crosse's Riverside Park. The annual Christmas lights display will start 5 p.m. Black Friday with a parade through the park. It'll then be open each night starting at 5 p.m. between Black Friday and New Year's Eve. Visitors can take in the over 3 million lights by walking, driving, or taking a carriage ride through the park. It is free to get in, but organizers encourage cash and food donations. If you're planning on donating food, local food pantries are in special need of canned meat and stew, ketchup and mayo, canned fruit, pasta, and baking supplies. They also ask that you please double check the expiration date on donations before you drop them off. And if you're hoping to drive through the display, La Crosse Police suggesting a specific route. Drivers coming south into downtown use 2nd Street to turn right onto Cameron and then another right onto Front Street that leads you right into the Riverside Park Rotary Lights entrance. Today, the friends and family of former superintendent of park maintenance Michael Durnan in Winona gathered to celebrate his life. The ceremony was held at the lodge at the Sobieski Park, where Mike watched over for years. News 8 Now's Shaq Davis has the story.
Ken, it was a celebration that Mike's peers say could only happen his way. Instead of lots of tears and people dressed up in common funeral attire, attendees kept it casual, told funny stories, and knocked a few drinks back as well.
He was a wonderful person, and he deserves this honor. He gave to everyone, even in the last hours here on this earth.
Michael Durnan was born in Winona on October 5th, 1968. He loved his place of birth so much that he dedicated 22 years of his life working in Winona as a park maintenance employee. His wife Amanda recalls meeting Mike at her old job 16 years ago.
We both worked in the school system and eventually continued our career paths and found our ultimate goals and jobs in life.
Amanda can't help but to smile when remembering the way Mike popped the question to her while she was in Japan with her daughter.
I think it was just the revelation of, I don't like when she's gone. And so I was at a hotspot Wi-Fi, and he called and he said, "Where would you like to get married?"
That is when things took a turn.
And we lost Wi-Fi.
Fortunately for Amanda, her future husband was resilient and romantic.
Hours later, another Wi-Fi hotspot, and he said, where are we going to get married? And I said, "Are you serious?" He goes, "I don't like when you're gone."
His best friend Mark Walters remembers him for always being a genuine family guy.
He put all of his activities and everything to the side and put family first, basically. He's just genuinely the nicest guy in the world, and he had a big heart.
Another close friend, Pat Morrison, describes Mike as selfless and a blessing.
Had a huge impact, and that's something I try to do, and I learned a lot from him.
Right.
Amanda sums Mike up in just a few words.
He always wanted to lead by his actions.
Yep.
And he always said how much you can learn just by listening.
Yep.
Mike Durnan passed away last Friday, November 17th, at his home surrounded by his family after a long-standing battle with colon cancer. In his memory, they honored his last wish by substituting a moment of silence for a last one back, where attendees were handed a can of Busch Light. Durnan is survived by his 3 children, Colin, Lainey, and Jack, as well as his wife, Amanda. His family and friends are planning to create a scholarship in his name to honor him further. It just goes to show you that though Mike Durnan is gone, he will certainly never, ever be forgotten. Ken?
All right, Shaq, thank you very much. Winona City Hall, several park structures, and a fire station will be lit up in purple and gold, Vikings colors, of course, to honor Mike. He was 55 years old. A vehicle crashed and exploded on a U.S.-Canada border today. New York's governor says there was no indication of a terrorist attack. More information in just a few minutes.
Toyotathon is on. Time to make the holidays picture perfect with a new Toyota. We're gonna need a bigger tree.
Get 3.99% APR plus $1,000 cash back on Tacoma when you finance through Toyota Financial Services. Toyota, let's go places.
You've waited all year for Black Friday. Right now at Ashley, find unbelievable discounts on top-rated furniture with 0% interest for 60 months in-store only. Shop Doorbusters starting at just $199.99 and featured finds starting as low as $22 a month in-store only. Only at Ashley.
Save on big projects. Menards 11% sale ends Thanksgiving Day. Don't miss out. Make over your laundry room. Save 11% on Criterion appliances. Transform your home with 11% off new Mastercraft doors. Build your dream bathroom and save 11% on luxury tubs and showers. Or go even bigger and get 11% off a new garage. Don't miss out. There's no limit to what you can save. Menards 11% sale ends Thanksgiving Day.
Save big money at Menards.
Ashley's Black Friday mattress sale is going on now. Pay 0% interest for 60 months on in-store mattress purchases. Or beat the rush on mattress doorbusters starting at just $199.99. Plus, you can save up to $1,000 on select mattresses. Only at Ashley.
Toyotathon is on! Make your holidays a little more magical with a new Toyota. Come in today.
Get $1,000 cash back on your favorite models when you finance through Toyota Financial Services. Toyota, let's go places.
A vehicle crashed into a U.S.-Canada border checkpoint, causing an explosion today. New York Governor Kathy.
Dramatic video shows the vehicle speeding along the roadway and launching into the air before landing and exploding on the U.S. side of the border with Canada. Authorities say the 2 people inside the car died in the incident that took place on the busiest travel day of the year.
At this time, there is no indication of a terrorist attack, but I state the caveat that the investigation is ongoing.
A preliminary federal law enforcement assessment obtained by CBS News says the vehicle hit a curb or embankment, crashed through a fence, and landed in a secondary inspection area, then caught fire and exploded. The incident, the day before Thanksgiving, initially raised security concerns on both sides of the border.
The world is watching to find out what happened here. And again, at a time when there's such high anxiety, stress levels are already high, and we've been on heightened alert since October 7th.
Disclosing few details, New York Governor Kathy Hochul said the driver was from Western New York.
And then it looked like he hit the fence, and this fire started, and then all of a sudden he went up in the air, and then it was a ball of fire like 30, 40 feet high. I've never seen anything like it.
A Border Patrol officer was injured, but officials say he was largely protected by a security booth. The Rainbow Bridge will remain closed for now as law enforcement continues to investigate. Michael George, CBS News, New York.
The White House says President Joe Biden was closely following developments, and Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said officials were taking this extraordinarily seriously. Well, if you are looking to get an active start before sitting down to football and food tomorrow, the La Crosse community has got you covered. We've got details on the 16th Annual Festival Foods Turkey Trot in just a few minutes.
And our stretch of above average temperatures is coming to an end tomorrow, and we have below average temperatures for quite a while. I'll break down how far those temperatures will drop, how long they'll stay, and if we'll see any snow in the next 8 days. All that coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
This year, let Ford make the holidays bright. Go over any type of terrain with Ford Bronco Sport.
Hey, Dad.
How's the weather?
All good.
And the Ford Explorer with available seating for 7. And with power on demand in the all-electric Ford F-150 Lightning, well, that's how Ford is making the holidays bright. Now, get 2.9% financing for 66 months plus $1,750 FlexBuy cash on select Ford SUVs, only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
When you're looking to update your home, shop the Habitat Restore. The Habitat Restore offers a wide selection of new and gently used building materials and home furnishings at an incredibly low price. From furniture and cabinets, windows and doors, appliances, vintage items, reclaimed lumber, and everything in between. The Restore has what you're looking for, and new products arrive daily. So before you run to that big box store, shop the Habitat Restore, providing families with a place to call home.
Hey, Dominic here to tell you about our great Wisconsin-made gifts for every occasion. T-shirts for birthdays, cookbooks for showers, aprons for Mother's Day, hats for Father's Day, gift boxes for weddings and thank you gifts, and for Christmas or any other celebration. We have mini cinnamon bears. They even smell like pleasing. Get your gifts at our outlet store on Ward Avenue, La Crosse.
Get ready to save some money because it's still going on. The King Furniture Total Renovation Sale with hundreds of recliners, motion furniture, bedroom furniture, and more. All drastically reduced. Over $2 million of quality name brand furniture at incredible prices. Like these Lazy Boy recliners starting at just $299. Queen mattresses starting at $349. Reclining sofas starting at an incredible $699. Do not miss the King Furniture Total Renovation Sale.
Whatever the holidays mean to you, get the most out of it in a new Honda. Whether it's taking the gang to the slopes in an available all-wheel drive Pilot, delivering presents in a rugged Passport, or hauling a few toys for yourself in a powerful Ridgeline. Your holiday adventure awaits with a new Honda during Happy Honda Days. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Attention seniors, be safe with your affordable tub-to-shower conversion or enjoy an all-new bathroom. Contact the Board Store Home Improvements today for a prompt free estimate. High quality at lower prices.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
AAA is estimating more than 55 million people will travel for Thanksgiving, a slight increase from last year. While airfare numbers are high nationwide, La Crosse Airport Director Ian Turner says the amount of people using this regional airport is decreasing. In June, Delta Airlines left the airport due to staffing shortages, causing a decrease of about 3,000 passengers a month. Now, despite one less airline, people are bearing the cold and flying in to be with loved ones, while others are thinking about heading to warmer weather.
We're going down south to Miami Beach, and we're celebrating Miami Beach Thanksgiving on the beach. Never done it, first time, but maybe it becomes a tradition in the future.
Airport officials recommend no matter where you're flying, give yourself some extra time. They suggest arriving for your flight at least 2 hours early. Lace up the running shoes because the Festival Foods Turkey Trot is back for its 16th year. The event is open to everyone of all ages and abilities. Participants can choose between the 2-mile walk, 2-mile fun run, or the timed 5-mile run. And don't forget to bring those 4-legged friends for the 2-mile dog jog. The race director says the Turkey Trot's a fun way to start your Thanksgiving festivities.
For many families, it's the best way to start their day. You get up and you do something together, be it the 2-mile walk or the 5-mile run, but just get out and get some exercise, some fresh air, and start your day off, and you're home before 10 o'clock and turkey's already in the oven. And
Turkey Trot starting at 8 tomorrow morning at the Onalaska Omni Center, and registration for the race, though, closes at 7:30. All proceeds from the Turkey Trot will go to the Boys and Girls Clubs and the YMCAs. And there won't be snow on the ground, luckily, for anyone looking to brave a turkey trot, but it is going to be a little bit colder than some of the mild weekends we've been able to enjoy recently. Let's get your Thanksgiving forecast from Chief Meteorologist Greg Barnhart.
Yeah, actually, it's not going to be too bad as Ken gets out there and runs that turkey trot tomorrow, right? Yeah. But overall, really, you can't complain across the whole U.S. The weather-wise has been fairly good. We've had that system out to the east is now pushed offshore. So overall, most of the country is actually pretty good for travel conditions. We are going to see a system out to the west, going to give you some snow in Intermountain West. We'll kind of track that one. That could pose a little bit of a problem for us. But otherwise, you really can't beat these conditions overall for travel-wise. Well, as you wake up tomorrow morning, we're going to have that north wind that's going to pick up behind the front. So it will be feeling a little bit more chillier than we're used to. Overall, throughout the day, that's really going to be the story, is that north wind, probably about 5 to 15 miles per hour. But notice the temperatures not climbing too high all the way to noon. We're just barely getting above 30. And then in the afternoon hours, a little bit less than cloud cover. A lot of this will just be high cloud cover. So we'll still see plenty of sunshine. It just won't warm up that much overall as we go through Thursday evening. Just cloud cover once again, but still that north wind. So similar conditions, but dry. That's the thing that we're going to see. Overall, big picture shows here's that front that's kind of pushed to the south, kind of sits down there through Black Friday, and that's going to allow us to have clearing skies and very chilly temperatures as you wake up for Black Friday. Then we're going to watch the system begin to lift north, and that's the one that we're keeping an eye on for some potential snow coming into the picture as we get towards late Saturday, maybe into Sunday. But overall, chances are still low. But as I spoke of about the clearing skies, it's really going to be quite chilly as you wake up for Black Friday. Some areas may go down, be close to 10 degrees, but you'll definitely be in the teens waking up, and then we'll climb maybe up to 30. Some areas may not get out of the 20s tomorrow, so that'll probably be the coldest day of the next 8 days. Beyond that, the system I talked about, the one that's coming into maybe Sunday into Monday, it lifts north, so we got one piece there. We have another front heading from the northwest digging south. So those two combined might give us an opportunity for some light snow or flurries, but the chances are still low, as you see, 20–30%. Even if we get some Sunday, it's not going to amount to very much as it pushes east. It will bring another shot of colder air back into the area. We have another one Monday, Tuesday coming down, sliding southeast. This one poses another problem that we could have some more colder air with it. Not much in the way of moisture, so don't expect much in precip. That could change, but right now it's fairly low potential for some light snow or flurries. So we got two things to look at, but overall not expecting significant impacts. Temperature-wise, you see the blue there. That means below average. We're going to see a little bit of that, but by the time we get to next week, a lot of our average temperatures are going to be in the 30s, so this won't be that far from average. But notice out to the west, we're starting to see some improvement too. But as you look at tomorrow, we're looking at temperatures getting just into the mid-30s. There we go, it's starting to come up. Mid-30s for La Crosse, 37. Further south, we'll see temperatures very similar. Upper 30s, maybe a 40 once again with that north wind. Temperatures further to the north too. Once again, we're looking at the low to mid-30s, and then all the way up to Whitehall and Eau Claire, that you should see or should be in the low upper 30s or mid-30s too. And then temperatures do continue to fall Friday. And then we have a little bit of light snow potentially for Sunday, and beyond that 30s, and maybe by the end of next week we get back to 40. So
that'll be nice when we get back to 40.
Yeah, like I said, the positive news is we don't have travel issues going on, which is really the key.
Absolutely. Big win for the holiday season.
Exactly.
Thank you, Greg. Coming up next in sports, trouble on the road. The Bucks battled in Boston against one of the NBA's best. Our own Kate Overton is next.
Yep, it's that time of year. But whether it's this or this, you can trust the First Warn Weather Team to help you plan your day right. First Warn Weather. When you expect more, turn to News 8.
Winter is here, and with winter weather come accidents and mishaps. Whether you're on your way to work, walking the dog, or out on the trail, accidents can happen.
At Bygoff and Rohde, we help you get the settlement you deserve to put your life back on track.
Don't miss Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Black Friday sale. Starting at 6 a.m., save up to 50% or more throughout the store on Friday-only super deals. Like over 60% off these pillow sets, pet beds, or handheld massagers, just $9.99. Save 60% on this Pyrex food storage set, also $9.99. 40-pound bags of black oil sunflower seed, $18.99. And pecan halves or pieces, 2 for just $12. Save up to 50% or more during Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Black Friday sale, starting at 6 a.m.
This year, let Ford make the holidays bright. Go over any type of terrain with Ford Bronco Sport.
Hey, Dad.
How's the weather?
All good.
And the Ford Explorer with available seating for 7. And with power on demand in the all-electric Ford F-150 Lightning, well, that's how Ford is making the holidays bright. Now, get 2.9% financing for 66 months plus $1,750 FlexBuy cash on select Ford SUVs, only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
Hi, it's Elvis Duran. Thanks for listening. I think what makes our show unique is perspective. Many different voices, many different points of view.
If you're going to say don't ask me, we're going to ask you. If you want to.
Wow. We are just a family sitting around the table in the morning. Very dynamic individuals, though.
Yeah! Hi, it's Elvis Duran from the Mix Morning Show. Wake up with us every morning on Mix 96.
With Bygoff and Rohde, you don't just get a lawyer. You get the experience and power of our entire team of lawyers, paralegals, legal assistants, and researchers. Bygoff and Rohde, Wisconsin's personal injury law firm for over 50 years.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Kate Overton.
All right, we've got a big night of basketball, and we'll start with Wisconsin. The Badgers going for their second win during the Fort Myers tip-off. Let's go down to Florida. Badgers taking on SMU. Slow start for the Badgers, but how about A.J. Storr? Cuts the defenders, goes to the hoop, bucket, and the foul. Wisconsin trails by 8, but in the second half, they would find a rhythm. Chucky Hepburn passes it out to Storr, and Storr's going to take off, go sky high for the one-handed jam. Badgers take the lead. Then just seconds later, 90 seconds to play, Hepburn step back 3. Money. That puts Wisconsin up 5 as they would go on to win 69-61. All right, Marquette, they're coming off a big win over top-ranked Kansas, but now they've got second-ranked Purdue. Early in this one, Golden Eagles lead. Cam Jones crosses over, lays it in. Marquette up 4. Then it's Jones again driving, but this time passes it off for the easy slam dunk. Jones doing it all early, but Purdue would take control, and right before the half, Lance Jones from well beyond half court and drains it. Purdue leads by 12. Marquette had a chance at the end of the game, but Cam Jones' shot from the logo is no good, and the Golden Eagles fall 78-75. All right, Bucks in Boston taking on their former teammate in Jrue Holiday for the first time, and his Celtics teammates had it rolling in this one. First possession of the game, Jaylen Brown goes right past Giannis for the slam dunk. In the second quarter now, Bucks down 18. Giannis struggling, but Andre Jackson Jr. right there for the putback. That cuts the lead. Bucks were down 21 at one point, but with under a minute to go, Dame Lillard step back 3, cuts the lead to 3. But the Celtics would hold on, and Holiday would ice the game with his free throws. Holiday would finish with just 5 points, but his Celtics got the win, 119-116. And in Minnesota, Anthony Edwards and the Timberwolves hosting the 76ers. Second half, Wolves lead, but Edwards isn't slowing down. Pull up 3, gets it to fall. Wolves up 11. Now Conley, he's going to find Edwards. Nobody close to him. He slams it down to extend the lead. And then in the fourth quarter, it's Karl Anthony Towns from beyond the arc. That one's good. Cat and Edwards would combine for 54. Timberwolves win 112-99. All right, now as you're spending time with friends and family tomorrow for Thanksgiving, don't forget the Green Bay Packers are in action for an 11:30 a.m. game against the Detroit Lions. It's been an up and down season for the Pack, but going into Week 12, they've still got a shot at the playoffs. They're sitting at 4-6 right now, but if they can get to 10-7 or even 9-8, they've got a real shot. But if they want to make it happen, they've got to get a win tomorrow against the Lions, a team who's been one of the best in the NFL.
You know, we know these guys. We obviously play them twice a year, but it's a great challenge, and we're excited for it.
They're going to come to play. You know what I'm saying? They ain't going to play with us, and we ain't going to play with them. It's going to be a dogfight. We know what it is.
Now, the Packers defense is going to have to show up in a big way because the Lions are averaging 400 yards of offense a game. Again, this one's set to start at 11:30 a.m., and I'll have full post-game coverage tomorrow night. All right, the Badgers officially clinched a bowl game last weekend, but now their attention turns to the Battle of Paul Bunyan's Axe. Wisconsin versus Minnesota will face off for the 133rd time on Saturday. The Badgers are an even 62 wins, 62 losses, and 8 ties. They'll look to bring back the Axe after losing it in 2021, and even though it's Coach Fickell's first year as head coach, he knows what's at stake, and he knows they've got to do a job.
Everybody wants to play on Saturday. Everybody will be fired up. Everybody will be gung-ho. I mean, it's a rivalry game. It's going to be huge. But what do you really like on Sunday, you know, later on Sunday? What do you like on Monday? What do you like on Tuesday and Wednesday? And in the midst of all the other things with the Thanksgiving week, can you handle all those things and still make sure that you're the most prepared team? And that's the challenge that we got in front of us.
This game's set for a 2:30 p.m. kickoff. The Gophers sitting at just 5 wins on the year, so the Badgers not only going for the rivalry win, they're trying to keep Minnesota out of a bowl game. All right, again, I'll have full coverage of the Packers tomorrow night. That's all for sports.
No pay until tax day at Dahl Auto. Buy a new or used vehicle in stock and make no payments until April. Trade in your current vehicle and get $500 over book value. This offer ends November 30th, so hurry to Dahl Auto.
Menards 11% sale is ending on Thanksgiving Day. Don't wait. Get a new garage door today before it ends. Menards carries more than 12 options of garage doors with different styles and colors to choose from. In stock and ready to take home today. Hurry in and get this 9x7 insulated garage door for $449.99 after 11% rebate. Don't wait until winter sets in. And don't miss out on Menards 11% sale before it ends.
Save big money at Menards.
Signs build brands, create impact, and grab attention. Signorama Lacrosse is your full-service sign center. We use the latest technology and highest quality products to produce custom signs. vehicle wraps, banners, wall murals, window graphics, and trade show displays. Signorama Lacrosse Design Services will help create the perfect sign to advertise your product or business. We can custom make any type of sign, including box signs, channel letters, custom logos, digital graphics, and directory signs. Signorama Lacrosse. Locally owned, globally known.
Here we go. I knew I could do it. I just had to take the first step.
Hey, how's it going? Marcus, my boy. Welcome to my humble abode. Nice to meet you.
When Marcus came to my door, it was my chance to give someone a safe place to stay for a little while.
When you open your heart and home through foster parenting, you're helping the teen write new chapters, which can positively impact the teen for the rest of their life.
Be part of the story.
For more information about becoming a foster parent, contact Children's Wisconsin.
Get a $20 Hy-Vee gift card for every $100 you buy in select gift cards. Black Friday at Hy-Vee. How about the perfect gift for the fixer-upper in your life? Or the hard-to-buy-for sister-in-law? Or favorite nephew and gamer? The office grab bag and your kids' teachers. Plus, get great stocking stuffers. Get a $20 Hy-Vee gift card for every $100 you buy in select gift cards. One day only. Black Friday at Hy-Vee.
No pay until tax day at Dahl Auto. Buy a new or used vehicle in stock and make no payments until April. We have over 800 vehicles, our best selection all year. This offer ends November 30th, so hurry to Dahl Auto.
A Christian charity in Green Bay is providing Thanksgiving meals to those in need. The volunteers spent Tuesday assembling thousands of dinners that will be delivered from Lambeau Field on Thanksgiving. The group that runs the event is called Christian Outreach, and they plan to give out over 3,000 meals this Thanksgiving. An event organizer says community need in the area continues to climb.
The past couple years, we had been around 2,000 meals, and now we've jumped up to 3,000, and we still have people asking for food, even after we've capped the reservations.
The families will receive a traditional Thanksgiving dinner, including turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, coleslaw, cranberries, and bread. This will be the 14th year that Christian Outreach has provided the holiday meals. We'll be right back after this.
Toyotathon is on. Time to make the holidays picture perfect with a new Toyota. We're going to need a bigger tree.
Get 3.99% APR plus $1,000 cash back on Tacoma when you finance through Toyota Financial Services. Toyota, let's go places.
Get this modern sofa for just $288. It's Black Friday doorbuster deals this weekend at Slumberland Furniture. Up to 60% off list. Plus, extra special doorbuster deals all weekend long.
However you do the holidays, do it together in the Chevy that's right for you. The strong and capable Chevy Silverado, the award-winning Chevy Equinox, or the all-new Chevy Trax. This holiday season, do more together in a new Chevy. Get 1.9% financing on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups, or current Chevy owners can use Red Tag bonus cash to get $5,000 total cash allowance on this Silverado. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Be a part of News 8 Now's Joy of Sharing Friday, December 1st at the Festival Foods in Onalaska.
The community needs your donations of toys, food, and cash for our local Toys for Tots, the Hunger Task Force, and Salvation Army.
Please bring sealed, non-perishable food items, new and unused toys, or make a cash donation. All donations made stay to help those right here in our community.
You are what makes the Joy of Sharing great. And we'll see you Friday, December 1st at the Onalaska Festival Foods.
Pivot! Shut up! Pivot! Shut up! Shut up! Pivot! Shut up! Pivot! Shut up! Pivot! Shut up! Okay, hold on. I don't think it's gonna pivot anymore.
Guys, just like pivoting from cooling to heating season, it's a difficult adjustment.
Pivot into winter, called GNT.
Pivot! Shut up!
On GNT.
For the best heating and air conditioning, guaranteed.
Get this modern sofa for just $288. It's Black Friday doorbuster deals this weekend at Slumberland Furniture. Up to 60% off list. Plus, extra special doorbuster deals all weekend long.
Toyotathon is on. Make your holidays a little more magical with a new Toyota. Come in today.
Get $1,000 cash back on your favorite models when you finance through Toyota Financial Services. Toyota, let's go places.
Around. Oops. We're looking at temperatures getting into the mid to upper 20s in the morning, and then by the afternoon, 35 to 40. Once again, that's not too far from average, but it is colder than what we've had recently. And the temperatures do get colder for Black Friday, 32. And for out next week, we're in the 30s with that chance of snow probably Sunday, but that doesn't look to be a huge trouble.
All right. Thanks very much, Greg. And thank you all for joining us tonight at 10. Have a great Thanksgiving tomorrow.